This game starts off in the 90s in the Northern California town of Blue Moon Lagoon, with three of the hardest people you'll ever meet. There's Mad Stacey Rockford, Van Slater and Cassandra Marino, all wanted for murdering a squirrel. We're skating down this beautiful scenery and I decide to do what looks like an impossible over this cliff in order to end it all, but the game wouldn't let me. We get a ride from one of their daft wee pals to help us across this bridge, even though I'm sure we could have made it ourselves. Lazy. They're looking for some vodka so they can get utterly pissed out their stupid wee faces and not remember a thing, because they're going to go to a mad house party later. Sorry, I don't know if you heard that, it sounded like a cat getting strangled outside my window. Anyway, typical teenager things, typical adult things as well. We arrive at Stacey's house and it's full of 90s nostalgia.
What? We all go up to my room and immediately bolt? Dad, give away your grabbing booze.
Stacey's an inspiring music supervisor and she'll often break the fourth wall to talk to you about each song that comes on. The game gives regular flashbacks due to their drug consumption. There's one particular flashback when they all tied a squirrel to a tree and beat it to death with a skateboard, but I forgot to record that bit. I've seen this wee family photo.
If we had a TV show, our theme would be People Are People by Depeche Mode. Make of that what you will.
I'm cringing that much, I'm about to vomit. Stacey needs a shite, but her abusive, loving father's in there just now. I rewind this wee mixtape where she's talking about her first kiss, and we need to suffer through a first kiss minigame, which makes me think of Godzilla. Tonguezilla versus Tongue Ra, fuck's sake. Slater whips out the ketamine, and it's party time. I don't encourage driving when you're about to enter a K-hole. Nah, only kidding. It was a wee flashback to when Slater's car broke down and we had to get out and help start it back up again.
Woo! Back in business, baby!
Slater! Slater, you fucking hog!
Stacey's wee pals are giving her a hard time because she's leaving in the morning to go to New York because she's caring about her future career. Her pals have a good point. Stay here and be a loser. It's so much cooler. If this is the same time as you're watching, then like the video. Like the video anyway. This is quite a nice room, to be honest. I never had anything in my room. I was so poor I didn't even have socks. Anyway, as the ket is about to kick in, Stacey is like, how's about we take some mushrooms right now and forget about this party? The mushrooms kick in and it leads to a flashback of when Cassandra was heavy out her trolley, passed out drunk, and the police turned up. And it's no that, her dad's a wee policeman as well, so he'd be well raging. So in order to help her out, they put her in a trolley.
Wait here.
Where are you going? Oh, right. What are we gonna do?
And get chased by the police. I'm trying to figure out how to do a kickflip with the trolley and send them flying, but unfortunately, you can't do that. 4 out of 10.
Yup, dude, I get
This is a terrible idea! What are we doing?
It even made the news. They must have a rocket attached to the bloody wheels. But seriously, like, imagine seeing this on the news. Next thing you know, they'll be shooting at us. Cassandra's still angry to this day, even though we all know that riding away in a trolley and falling deep into the nearest river is the best way to sober up. Ungrateful wee cow.
At least, that's how I remember it.
A wee bit of an exaggeration there, mate. Probably because his head's full of funky town mushrooms. Anyway, back to reality, and look at these downers. Like, your pal's off to New York in the morning and you're acting like someone's died. cheer up. Then Susie, who the fuck's Susie? Stacey and Cassandra have a wee heart to heart.
I get the panic.
What's the panic?
It's when you've took far too much, never mind.
Time feels like it's drifting by. I feel like I'm wasting something.
So you try and block it out?
It's not like that. Sometimes I'm not even sure what I'm supposed to be feeling.
Aye, right, enough of your life story. Anyway, she gives her a lighter with a skull on it, and they do the boost. Do the boost. They boost because she's a thief. Back to reality and back to reality and Stacey. Sorry. Do the boost. Back to reality and Back to reality, and Stacey decides to whip out the ketamine for line number 2, because we all know that one line's not enough. Know if you want to enter that mad virtual reality stage.
We got supplies for tonight. I got deodorant, eye clear, mouthwash.
I got some rolling papers. I got a yo-yo.
What's a yo-yo?
You know, you spin it up and down.
Oh, like an actual yo-yo. I thought it was code.
She thought it was code. Pure. We getting on the yo-yo tonight, lads. We will be up and down right enough. Mentally. As the substance is taking place, we decide to raid Stacey's big sister's room for drink for this party.
Camille Cole told me your sister's freaking wild. We should raid her room for booze.
Maybe.
She's way cooler than you. She'll have booze.
What a slap in the face. Her sister's cupboard is locked, so we need a key. They're complaining about a girl called Jenny Goodspeed. I think that's her second name anyway.
Jenny fucking Goodspeed is in this photo. She haunts me.
Does she do Goodspeed or something? Cuts to a flashback when they were trying to decide who was going to chance buying alcohol.
Yeah, I will try and make the grandest slushy ever.
As will I. I got a few recipes.
Stacey pours this mad bad boy,
This one's cyborg froth.
and Slater's like, hold my drink. Well, he's no poured it yet. Starts off with some cherry, a wee bit in the middle to mix up the cherry with a small hint of cherry, then a dash more of the cherry, then to top it off, more cherry.
This is called Ice Wizard, attorney at law.
Nah mate, I'm pretty sure that's just cherry. Jenny Goodspeed appears. Anyway, moving on because she's boring. Back to reality. We raid her sister's stuff and find half a Crashing Waves ticket, and when I'm trying to find the other half, it took me an embarrassing amount of time.
Oh, what did you guys even do before I came along?
Nothing, we just sat about barely existing, waiting for the day you showed up, you absolute anyway. We all end up in a flashback again. Them mushrooms must be strong. Back to when they were taking the worst pictures of themselves ever. Right, I'm sure you're uncomfortable enough now. I think they two had a thing at one point. I find a key to the cupboard attached to this shell.
You gonna work somewhere over the summer?
Slater's like, aye, I'm gonna start punting. We open the cupboard door. Key, in cupboard door. Door opens because of key. And there's a gateway leading to another dimension. In fact, ignore me, I'm full of the mushrooms as well. Her sister knew she was going to be raiding her room at some point for booze. Somehow. And gives her a clue to where the booze is. And the clue is in this photo. The photo was taken in the Ritz. That's the clue. Her sister left them a map so Stacey and her pals could find it 3 years earlier. It cuts to 3 years earlier, and they were running down these tracks like they've diarrheaed themselves, and I'm getting Stand By Me vibes. And then the saddest thing happened. They got whacked by a train and injured themselves to death. I forgot to record that bit right enough. The end. Nah, that never happened, because look. So they were running through an abandoned train. Go away you. Stacey was bitching about bikes, And is it just me, but like, how's this train moving? I need my bed. Anyway, they got off the unmovable, moving train, and it's really quite stunning out here. They near enough fly to the Ritz.
Whoa.
No way! It's the fucking Ritz!
Yeah, but shitty. Filthy. Like us.
This could be our kingdom.
Back to reality. Right, they all have some exaggerated imagination of how things were. Don't we all think of memories of the past the same way? Well, it won't be memories of the future. It cuts to how Cassandra first met Slater and Stacy.
Hey, go eat a dick!
Now back to reality again, and we head out to get this booze at the Ritz. The troops are chilling for now.
I want to be like Pee Wee Herman.
Sexually deviant?
No!
I wonder what will happen next. Cheers for watching, have a good one, take care man.